Did you miss me, YouTube? Well, I sincerely hope you did, because this week I am back with another review. Now, once again, I am very sorry for not putting out these reviews as often as I said I was going to. I've just been doing a lot of things, and I've been really busy, and haven't had the time to see movies and do these reviews. Having said that, this review is actually a special request. A guy that subscribes to me named Cisco Films, he said, is he going to do a review of the movie Inception? So you know what, Cisco? I am. Now, this guy, Cisco Films, has been very supportive. He's written a lot of good comments. He's written me some personal messages, and I really appreciate it, man, and thank you so much. I keep saying man and, like, dude and stuff. I'm assuming you're a guy. I kind of wish you were a chick, though. It seems that a lot of guys like my stuff, and I don't have so many girl fans, and I don't know why. I should. I mean, I'm cute, I'm funny, I'm talented. I am a joy to cuddle with. I saw Twilight. So come on, girls, get behind me. Start watching my videos and send them to your friends. You don't know this, but you guys are the secret to success. If you get women behind you, you can do no wrong. The path to success and fame and fortune is lined with breasts. Once women like you, that's it, you're good. Men are so fickle. But without further ado, and with no more begging from me for female support, Cisco Films, this review of Inception is for you. Now, this review is going to be kind of tough for me to do because the movie is so complex that without me explaining a lot that goes on in the movie, it's going to be hard for me to make fun of or to praise things that go on in the movie. And I don't really want to say anything about the movie because telling you even the littlest thing about the plot and the details of the movie could give a lot of the movie away and ruin it. Now, I can say this. There is something that I'm going to be doing over and over and over again during this review that kind of requires for you to see the movie in order for you to get. If you haven't seen the movie, you're not going to get it, and you're going to go, what the hell was that? If you have seen the movie, you will get it, and I also think that you will get it. So doing my best not to give anything away about the movie, Inception is a movie about a guy played by Leonardo DiCaprio that goes into people's dreams to uncover or steal information that he needs for whatever reason. This movie comes to you from the same guy that directed The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan. The Dark Knight being an awesome movie and a movie that I love, one of my favorite movies, like, of all time. I was very excited to see this movie, and I had very high hopes for it. And I gotta say, it did not fall short of my expectations at all. I thought it was great. I thought it was an amazing film. I think it's a must-see. You should go out this week or next weekend or whatever and see it immediately. It was really, really good. The thing about a movie like this, though, is that you really have to listen and pay attention to what's going on because it can get very confusing. Despite what a lot of you are saying out there, I am not a stupid man. I understand things, I can follow plots, I can follow stories, and I'm pretty good at listening to dialogue and understanding what that dialogue means. Now, a lot of this movie is based around dialogue that makes you understand the rules of the dream world. What can happen, what can't happen, how you avoid certain things, how you wake yourself up from a dream, how you put yourself into a dream, and all these little, pieces of information that they explain, in my opinion, very, very well. And seeing as the concept of going into somebody's dream world and interacting with it and manipulating it and figuring out a way to steal something from the subconscious is an idea that no one's ever heard of before, I thought that the writing, the actors, and the director, and everything that went into it made it as easy as it could be to understand that concept, although it was still somewhat difficult at times. It's definitely one of those movies where you're not going to understand everything and you're going to be lost every now and again, and you're not really going to be able to grasp every single piece of it until it comes out on DVD months from now and you watch it 3 or 4 more times. Now, there wasn't as much action in this movie as I had thought, and I was actually kind of happy about it. I mean, there's action, don't get me wrong, there's action, but not as much as it seems in the trailers. Which made me happy, because Leonardo DiCaprio, dude, you're a great actor, really, you are, but I just cannot take you seriously as a badass. You are not supposed to ever shoot anyone or beat anyone up, ever. You may very well be the king of the world, but you are the queen of the badasses. I had the same kind of problem with one of his co-stars, the kid from Third Rock from the Sun. He's got the majority of the fight scenes, and he just doesn't strike me as someone that can whip ass. Although the scenes are cool, a lot of cool special effects, a lot of cool things going on because, you know, there's no reality in the dream world, so you can float and all kinds of different cool shit. So they were cool scenes, but just, I can't buy him as a badass either. Now, I thought this movie was really good. I really liked it. I'm going to give it a good review, but obviously I have some criticisms. I mean, of course, why the hell else would you watch my review? Although it was good, and I guess it's kind of necessary to the plot line, and once again, I can't give a whole lot away, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. But I can't stand being dropped into, like, the middle of a movie. A lot of these movies now, they drop you in and there's already a backstory that you don't have any knowledge about, and throughout the movie they'll eventually fill you in, but I don't like feeling lost at the beginning of a movie. A movie like this, which is so dialogue driven and you really have to pay attention because it is so complex the way they're talking about the dream world versus the real world and all these different things. When you're using something that confusing as a starting point to have a whole beginning part that I don't know what the hell's happening, and then I gotta figure that out at the same time as trying to understand what the hell you're talking about, and I'm wondering, well, what happened, and why are you doing this? I don't know, I guess I'll find out later, and wait, what happens when you wake up in a dream? Wait, very confusing! The plot is weak. And by that I mean that the reason why he has to go into these dreams or whatever, in my opinion, is just fucking stupid. Once you get past that, the entire story and everything is awesome and it moves along quick and it never really drags and it's good. But the initial reason for why Leonardo DiCaprio has to do what him and his team have to do, in my opinion, is just ridiculous. Like, it's an awful lot of trouble for one guy to go through for this stupid reason. However, DiCaprio's character in the movie has an alternative reason, which is a very, very good reason for him to do what it is that he has to do. I hate to talk in so much code, and I'm sorry if I'm confusing you, but you know what? Listening to this review is kind of like watching Inception, so this will prepare you, because it's just as confusing. I thought the ending of the movie was perfect. Ordinarily, when movies end, I always feel like, it's over, but this actually gave me a reaction. Like, it ended and I went, oh, okay. You know, almost wanted to applaud, but I wouldn't do that because, contrary to popular belief, when you applaud at the end of a movie, yeah, the people on the screen, the actors and stuff, they can't hear you. So now it's time to skip to the end and bring out the Choke-O-Meter! Yep, the Choke-O-Meter. This movie, well-paced, very good, decent amount of action, good story, good actors, good everything. It's visually stimulating with all the special effects. It's mentally stimulating with the dialogue. It's just an all-around good movie. Christopher Nolan, I'm telling you, man, I've got high hopes for you. So that means that I'm going to give Inception my highest rating of any movie that I have done so far, and it is going to weigh in at a 9. 9 on the Choke-O-Meter! Oh yeah. It was good. It was really good, and I suggest you go out and see it immediately. Cisco Films, this was for you, buddy. So I hope that you go out and see it. I hope you really enjoy it, and put your comments at the bottom, and check out all the other stuff I'm doing on my page. And if you guys have any movies that you want me to go see, if I got time, I'll go see them, and I'll do more requests. Because you know what? I like doing requests. It makes me feel like I'm important and loved. We went through that in another video. But you know what? Until next time, my name is Chris, and I will see you guys later. Peace.